Are we ready to get into some things? Are we ready to start the show? Are we ready to start the show? All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get in here, everybody get in here. We have to get into some things. We have a lot to talk about today. It's been a crazy couple of days since the Grammys, all right? The Grammys is the gift that keeps on giving. We keep getting tea upon tea upon tea upon tea, child. From Offsett and Quavo allegedly getting into a backstage brawl and Cardi B having to break it up, to one of the Grammy voters saying that, pretty much they didn't vote for Beyonce because Beyonce wins too much. Down to Toni pretty much saying that Blac Chyna's outfit was ugly and she looked like a satanic black swan. I mean, with the mother like Toni, who needs enemies? All right, so we're going to get into all of that right now. But first, I want to tell you guys, listen, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys for staying tapped in with us here over at the Armon Wiggins Show, because we get into the things of the things. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me across all your social medias at the Armon Wiggins Show, okay? So, without further ado, let's get into some things, okay? All right, the first order of business is Cardi B and Quavo and Offsett. Listen, this is a whole mess. I don't know what happened. I don't know how they got into this fight backstage, but this is just all a mess and all too embarrassing and all too sad. And there's so many key players in this, right? You got Cardi B, you got Quavo, you got Offsett, then you got the old management or label, Quality Control. Offsett doesn't really fool with Quality Control. Takeoff and Quavo, they were still fooling with Quality Control. Offsett bought himself out of that contract. So it's just a lot of moving parts. And then boom, Takeoff gets, in Houston over a dice game. And here we are now, fast forward to, the Grammys. There's a tribute for Quavo. For Takeoff, and the Grammys apparently wanted Offsett to be a part of that tribute. However, sources are saying, according to TMZ, that Quavo did not want Offsett to be a part of that tribute. So that is what started the fight backstage. Now, when it was first reported that there was a fight backstage, Offsett immediately took to Twitter and said that he would not fight his brother. He said, "What the F do I look like fighting my brother? Y'all is crazy." Okay. Shortly after that, a few hours later, there was a video that got released by Entertainment Tonight showing that Cardi B had to break up an altercation backstage. It is not clear if it was from Offsett or Takeoff, and if they were actually physically fighting or if they were just arguing. So let's take a listen and a look at this video, okay?
Backstage, ET's cameras caught this blow up from presenter Cardi B. So what went down? It appears tensions boiled over between the remaining members of Migos, Cardi's husband Offsett and his cousin Quavo.
I heard you back here settling some stuff.
The only thing I settled was my outfit, honey.
And so I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm going to tell you this. Somebody's lying. And you guys were killing me when I was online. I said, well, somebody's lying. But these are the facts. Someone's lying. Either Offsett is lying or the source that gave TMZ the tea is lying. But something happened. And I personally feel like there was a little bit more than just an argument, because it felt like, why would Cardi B feel like she needs to jump in the middle of that in the middle of the Grammys, right? It had to be a heated argument or a heated conversation about to be a scuffle of some sort at some point for her to jump in that in a public setting. It wasn't some small, confrontation. This was going to be a blow up, in my opinion, because we're at a whole televised professional award show and Cardi B breaks out and starts going off. So this is something that was serious. Whether we want to acknowledge it or not, something happened, okay? And there's video clips out there showing that Offsett was clearly frustrated before Takeoff went on. Quavo went on stage. So I'm praying for healing for the family, because this is really an unfortunate situation. And like I said before, Offset should have definitely been on that stage with Takeoff, with Quavo at some point, giving a tribute to Takeoff. I don't care how you needed to mix him in or how that needed to happen, but he should have been a part of that scenario, if you ask me. All right. So praying for the family and hoping that everything works out for the best. Let's move on. Okay. And remember, listen, it is the motherfucking hot tea in the place. All right. And you're listening to the Armon Wiggins Show. So keep it locked right here. Let's get into some things.
You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show. Hot tea. Hot tea. As long as there's some hot tea, we can get into some things.
Get in here, everybody, get in here. All right, so now this next story for me is just really a kicker, right? Okay, so in an article produced by Variety, a Grammy voter anonymously made a statement, all right? And so I'm going to read it to you, okay? It says, a voter, a music business veteran in his 70s, made a statement and said, I tried to be, for album of the year, again, ABBA, ... I'm assuming he's saying he went with ABBA. Again, by ABBA. That's what he voted for album of the year. When it comes to Beyonce, the fact that every time she does something new, it's a big event and everyone's supposed to quake in their shoes, it's a little too pretentious. I hold Harry Styles' origin story against him. He's from a boy band, and I never took those acts seriously. So he was basically talking about his biases. He wanted ABBA because he's older. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce, pretty much, she's the overall queen of music. We live for Beyonce too much. And so just for that simple fact that Beyonce is celebrated and she's such a great talent means he's not going to give her his vote. And you guys killed me when I said that it's because she was a black woman, because that's what that says to me. You can be black, but you cannot be that great. It doesn't make any sense to me that this woman could literally be the most decorated Grammy Award winner of all time, of everyone in music. However, she's not good enough. You're telling me that she's not good enough to win album of the year? However, this woman has won 32 Grammy Awards? No. To me, this is very much so about race. This is about the fact that, listen, this black woman is not going to be that powerful. She's not going to be that successful. We're always going to give her a 9 out of 10. We're not going to allow her to be great. And I just think that is really, really crazy. And I think that is not okay. And at this point, do the Grammys even matter? Do the Grammys even matter? To me, when you got voters basically saying Beyonce gets awarded too much, everybody gets too excited when she wins, I'm not voting for her. And then I'm holding Harry Styles. You know, I'm being biased because I don't respect boy bands. So that's why I didn't vote for Harry Styles. I mean, there has to be another way to decide who these winners are. I'm not feeling this, Grammys. It feels very, very, very bought and paid for and biased. And I just don't think that's fair. And I just don't really think that's a great way to judge music, especially music and projects that people work their whole careers on and years and years and years to put out. And just because some old fool decides that they don't like her or they don't like it, then they're not going to support it. I don't think that that's right. But what do I know? I'm just a guy that sits behind the radio in a microphone. Let's move on to our next story. Now, I told you guys before, Blac Chyna was at the Grammys looking a mess. Blac Chyna looked crazy as hell, and I wasn't the only one that thought so. Apparently, her mother, Toni, thought the same thing. Toni went on live and revealed that she did not like Chyna's outfit. So let's take a listen to what Tokyo had to say about her daughter, Blac Chyna's Grammy look.
Text Chyna this morning, and when I found out and I saw it, I said, Chyna, what in the H is this? Who are you trying to not impress? And was this the guy that lives with you? Because this looked like his style. Quit. So that's what I texted. I mean, it may have been a little mean, or whatever, but it was well deserved. You see, my phone fell over. So yeah, I texted her and told her, you know, what is that? What are you doing? What is it? No response. Maybe if I said, oh, the dress was beautiful, maybe I would have got a response. It was terrible. And I just wish that whole day could just rewind and bring her back and put a nice golden dress on her with some blonde hair. We've been happy. It was horrible. I think that outfit was horrendous. It was sickening. It was looks like a worship ceremony. She looked like Black Adam wife. Fell out the sky like a fallen angel. It was disgusting. Her eyes, it don't look like Blac Chyna. It just don't look like her at all. And that dress, I could have came and took it off her myself.
Wow. Here's the thing. I agree. Blac Chyna looked a mess. And I knew I wasn't wrong. She looked crazy as hell. However, as her mother, I just don't think that Tokyo Toni should have went live and said that. Like, he literally went live and dragged Blac Chyna. And, you know, I just think that, and I think a lot of the reason why Blac Chyna suffers with her image and suffers with, you know, looking crazy and the fillers and having these mood swings and alcohol and allegedly is because Tokyo Toni she has a mother like Tokyo Toni. I think Tokyo Toni is a trash mother. I think that she will do anything for clout. And I don't think that she really truly supports Blac Chyna. And I don't blame Blac Chyna for not wanting anything to do with Tokyo Toni. Why would my mom be on live dragging me like this? This is crazy. I feel bad for Blac Chyna, honestly, too, because Tokyo Toni really, really is trash. As a mother, you should not be online talking bad about your daughter like this. And I get it. Blac Chyna didn't respond, so this is your way to respond to her. But they really, really have a really awkward relationship. One day they're good, the next day they're not. I hate this for them, but I don't think that it's ever going to get better. So all I can do is pray for everybody's family involved in this situation and just call my mama and tell my mom that I love her. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can call my mom right now on the line. Let me see. I'm going to call my mother, okay? Let me see if my mom is going to answer the phone. Let me see if my mama will answer the phone. Let me see. Is she going to answer? I don't even know. My phone is not hooked. Oh, let me turn on the... Hold on. Let's see. Oh, she's not answering. Dang. Well, I tried to call her because I just need to tell my mama, listen, mother, I love you to death because I don't know what's going on with these people out here. These people dragging their mom and their dad to their family. Okay, let's try one more time. Let's see. Let's see if she'll answer. Yes, we're going to call her. It's important. Wouldn't this be embarrassing now? She's not going to answer the phone. Oh, my God. Now, why would she do this? Well, I guess she's feeling a little like Tokyo Toni herself. Okay. Thanks for embarrassing me, mother. I'm trying to call my mom and tell her that I love her.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Well, I guess we know that she's not in the mood to talk to me, or she may feel like I'm on the air. But it's okay. But you get the point. I'll talk to her later. But listen, guys, call your mom, call your dad, call somebody you're close to. Let them know that you love them, because all this family feuding is not a good thing, all right? So listen, keep that same energy. I'll see you guys soon. Keep it locked right here. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. And until next time, deposit your check, and I will see you in the next video.
Thanks for listening. Keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon.
Okay.